Just kind of.
Right.
Just trying to. Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah. I'm passionate about Cyclops, that's the plural of Cyclops, a one-eyed giant from Greek mythology, best known and feared in Ray Harryhausen's visualisation from the 7th voyage of Sinbad. There is a two-eyed black giant in the Arabian Nights, but Harryhausen wanted to see a Cyclops on screen, and his inspiration and point of reference for realising it was Greek myth. Harryhausen's initial Cyclops was green. Here, oh, I've gone faster than I thought. On the poster, fighting the dragon and in early models, it's definitely a monster. But the on-screen Cyclops is brown, a plausible human skin tone, and closer to the description in Homer. Homer's Cyclops is violent, lawless, a monstrous man, nothing like an ordinary man, but more like a wooded peak in the high mountains. He moves massive stones and has a huge club. In Homer, he's a man-eater. He snatched up two men together and smashed them on the ground like puppies. That's one of the most revolting similes ever. That's an aspect hinted at in the 7th voyage of Sinbad, but not realised, which for some reason makes it even more scary. In response, Odysseus and his men blind the Cyclops, driving a heated stake into its eye. The screenplay substitutes a spear, but it's equally effective. Note, though, the arrangement of the eyes here. There's one in the middle of the forehead and two underneath. He's got three. So does this one. It's not unusual, especially for illustrations based on theatrical Cyclops. There's an actor inside that mask who needs to see where he's going. One eye plus two blind eye sockets becomes the standard visual representation of the Cyclops in the 16th and 17th centuries. Anyone who's been to Burley House has seen one of these. But how about cinema and the Cyclops? Well, before Harryhausen, you keep them off your advertising, mainly because you've masked out one eye with some plastic skin and you've ensured their modesty with a giant nappy. It's not a good look. After Harryhausen, you use special camera effects, you invest in prosthetics, and you do what you can to ape his stance, movement, and hairy thighs. There we go, and here's another one. The trend continues on TV. It's what's known as a man in a suit in the trade. Plastic eye, the suit's in Harryhausen's colour palette, and the movement's similar too. But Harryhausen plays with our expectations. On first appearance, you might think that the facially expressive, naturalistically moving Cyclops is an actor, but no man with feet can get into that Cyclops suit, and that was part of the design. Rick Baylor's CGI Cyclops had help from Harryhausen fans. It needs pebbled skin, neck wrinkles, bigger claws, teeth, and an exact eye-to-mouth ratio. Not everyone is quite that careful. Peter Jackson wasn't with his teenage animation, but it did inspire the cave troll. Check the matching movement, stance, pebbled skin, neck wrinkles, muscular shoulders, two fingers, and the claws, and the nose-to-mouth ratio. So here are nostrils, suggesting a central eye. It's okay if your eyes are tiny and the nostrils are above and between them, but Jackson wasn't referencing the Rancor Star Wars fans, so sorry. He was referencing Harryhausen. Declan O'Brien does exactly the same thing. He loses the pebbling but keeps the colourway, the eye-to-mouth ratio, the muscular shoulders. You get the idea. And he... last one. And what's this got to do with Harryhausen? Well, he's got horns, pebbled skin, the same stance, the claws, and the appearance of having two fingers. It's all smoothed out and toned down, but yes, this is Harryhausen's Cyclops. And in case you weren't sure, this is where he takes his girlfriend on a date, and he's absolutely certain that he can get into Harryhausen's restaurant. Good for him. Harryhausen's Cyclops is the daddy. Here are some more from computer games, CGI, and standard animation. They've got different colours, appendages, and feet. but their stance, muscled shoulders and head position, crucially, are all those of Harryhausen's Cyclops. So, Harryhausen's Cyclops is the daddy, and Homer was his granddaddy. And that is the bibliography item that actually discusses that in depth. Thank you.